Hi, good evening, guys. Good evening, everybody. How you guys doing? Okay, right about now, I know I told you earlier today in my previous video that I'll be sharing another video on how to make flyer where you can insert the picture individually instead of merging them all together. Okay, so right now, let's go do it. We click on our PixelLab, and this is what we have. We remove the new text. Okay, we increase our image size, the height of our image size, and reduce the width. So this is me reducing the width to 1150 and 1450. We have 23 by 29. Okay, this is what it looked like, guys. This is the normal height for flyer, if you ask me. Just like your normal flyer you want to share, but most times what you consider is how many people you have on that flyer. That's what we consider most of the time. So now we go to our background, choose a color for our background. We're choosing a color. With that done, because we don't want to leave our background looking so idle, we have to influence it to look a little bit stylish, not like a plain jelly. All right, so guys, we'll move to remove background to get a very nice looking picture that we'll use. Okay, with that done, I will infuse it here, and then I'll go to opacity, but not from this background place. It is from here. I've told us before that whenever you want to work on your shape, your picture, wherever it is, you go from the shape. Or whenever you want to work on your write-ups, you go to the place where you have the letter A inserted. So we'll go to opacity and we'll reduce. We don't want it looking like one of the designs, but we want to have it just at the background. We're trying to make it infuse into our picture to look a little bit stylish. All right, okay, with that done, we'll get to copy. We'll copy and infuse together. Copy and infuse. Copy again, bring it down to at least this place. Copy again and infuse. With that done, we just go straight to lock. To lock them up, guys, click on the key and voila, you've locked it. So you won't have it dancing up and down. If you don't do this, it's gonna disturb you in future. So we'll just go straight to pick a shape to continue our design. Pick a shape. Okay, depends on how many people you are expecting or how many people that should be on your flyer. All right, guys, now the space for the host should be a bit bigger. Don't you agree with me? Okay, so we'll just put a stroke on our shape that we've chosen. Just put a stroke on it. Increase the depth of the stroke a little. Yeah, that's it, guys. Then we'll copy as well. We'll copy, bring it down. I would like to reduce the shape. I would like to reduce the shape. Okay guys, with that done, we just begin to insert. Let's put in our host. Some people will prefer to put their write-ups before they begin to put their images. Whatever works for you. Alright? Whatever works for you, just do it. As long as you get it right. Oh, sorry about that. So instead of going through our ad to get the pictures, we just use our texture. As you can see, the picture appear right inside of our shape. So that's how we're going to go about it. We'll just do the same for every one of them, inserting all of our guests artists, inserting all of our guests artists. Most times, the most important thing most times is for you to be able to give your client exactly what they want. It's usually the most important thing. I've always told us when you're making a design, it has nothing to do with what you think, because it's not about you. It's everything about your client. Make sure you give their designs the right expression that they really, really want. Make sure you don't make it about you. Alright guys, with that done, I believe we've put every image that is needed. We just go straight to text. In order for you to go on with your text, you just put your A and to text and you begin to edit. So what do? It's always about portfolio 9. It has always been about portfolio 9. You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. So we'll choose a nice font. Let's choose Arm Wrestler as our font. Okay, then we choose a blue stroke, increase the depth a little, then we use our spacing, the letter spacing. We use our letter spacing. While I'm doing all of this, you notice I've not been able to merge, right? Whatever works for you guys. But the most important thing is not to lose your design, having them dance up and down. I've locked the background. You can merge from time to time. But personally, I love to just finish my work and then go and merge. Okay. I love to just finish my work and then I will go and merge. Present, we look for a font that is really, really stylish, a really, really nice, beautiful looking font. Always remember that whenever you are designing, avoid the temptation of using more than three fonts. Make sure you don't use more than three fonts. Anything that will make you use more than three, avoid it. Use your letter spacing. Present. You can put it here if you like, but I prefer here. Once you have that done, night of worship. Bring down your night of worship. Choose a nice font for it. We'll just use the same font we used for our portfolio 9 and use the same pattern as we did in our okay, maybe a different pattern but they will look somehow alike. Okay, so you choose color. The color we'll use will be this color. Yes. Okay, then we'll increase the line, space it. Exactly. So when you've done this, return here again. Featuring, make it a bit bold. Featuring, okay. Now you have a choice to decide if you just want to list the name of your artist, or if you just want to, implant them close to their pictures. All right. Probably what you have other things to feature on that day in order for you to have access to be able to install their names under all of their pictures. Just get a little nice space. Okay. What are we going to be featuring? Let's finish, then we'll begin to insert the names. What are we going to be featuring? Drama from the P9 movie team. Okay. What else can we be having on that day? Presentation from the let's say P9 app team. Presentation by who? Okay. App creator. We'll have presentation from the by the phonographic design team. Okay. Refreshments from the P9 food engineers. And you can go on and on and on. P9 is filled with a whole lot. So with all that, you just place them here and try to, first of all, choose a nice font before you reduce the size. Choose a really, really nice font. Because we don't want more than 3, we'll still go back to what we used. No, it's bolder. So we'll just use the smaller version of it. Let's see this. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to reduce the size. We could just still choose this font we use. Let's see this font we used to write present. That's if you recognize it when you see it. Oh, I don't think so. No, that's not it. They don't look alike. I can't remember the font. I just cannot remember the particular font. You know, PixelLab has a whole lot of fonts. You might just even get carried away. Reduce the volume. Okay, I think we found it. We found it, guys. Okay. Yeah, that's it. So what we'll now do is we'll just place it on the stroke is gonna be that light white, and then the color is going to be that blue, and then we'll have to touch the lining as well. We'll touch the lining and we'll make alignment as well. Okay, we'll touch the alignment, and what else is there to touch? We'll go to alignment. We can decide to do it like this. Guys, I want you to know that if this is somebody's job, I'm going to use something more clearer, a font that is more readable. But what I wanted to do here is get you to see how to insert pictures individually on a PixelLab, all right? And I'm sure you've gotten that. Okay, so you can now continue with your date, blah blah blah, whatever it is you want to add. You know, you can put your venue. I don't know anywhere in Abuja or venue. You know, you can put your time, and anything else that is there to put. Okay. With that done, we'll now insert the names. We'll just go ahead and insert the names. Sir Flip is your host. Okay. Choose a bold font. Put your stroke. Increase it a bit. Reduce the size. To make it fit in. Moses Bliss. Guest speaker. Okay. We bring it all the way down. Choose same bold font. Choose same stroke pattern. Then reduce the size to enable it fit in. Okay, we can make it, let's say 20. Straighten it up and infuse it by the side is also possible. It's also very possible to infuse by the side if it's necessary. But I think leaving it here is not that bad. Messi, Chinwo, guest speaker as well. Okay, bring it down. Bring it down. Choose the same font you've been using. Choose the same font. Choose the same stroke pattern, stroke color, same everything. Then reduce the size to fit in the way it should be. This is 15 and I believe the size is okay. Okay, and finally, the last but not the least, GUC, guest speaker. Guest speaker. Use the same font as always, the same font you've used for others. Use the same stroke pattern, the same stroke color, then reduce the size. Yes, guys. You can decide to put anything else as a decoration, but if you ask me, I'll say this is a nice flyer. Anyone that looks at it will be able to grab the information. The information here is that Portfolio 9 will be doing a night of worship on so and so day by so and so time, and so guest speakers will be there, and Sir Flip is the host, and they'll be featuring all of these programs and more. All right. With that said, we go to save. If you want to continue with the project, just click on project, but because I believe I'm done here, I will just go to PNG, and then in the dimension I will choose Ultra. Then I'll press save to gallery, and that's it. It's saving as image, and in few minutes our job will be done. That's it.